didn't change the title.
Hey everybody, welcome to this Xbox Life episode number 503, the Double Chalupa. I'm Rob, one of your hosts, and also with me I've got my good buddy Mark.
Hey, everybody. Also known as Wingman 709 on Xbox Live.
Yes, aka that's your alter ego, alter identity.
Exactly.
Did you say that it wasn't changed? The name wasn't changed somewhere?
I took care of it. I
Okay.
don't know how it's going to do it since you already started streaming, but you didn't change the titles ahead of time.
Yeah, I changed it. I think I know what you're saying. I
I took
changed it
care
in the
of it.
thing, but not
It's
that other thing.
I see it reflected on Mixer anyways. Let's check on the other, well, to see if it's switched. Yeah, Twitch looks good and YouTube looks good. So
Excellent.
we're all right now.
All right. And hopefully the audio is good. It's looking good. At least I think it's good, but we'll see. Just because it looks good
I'll see
doesn't mean that it is good.
on Mixer anyways.
Yeah.
Check on the other. Well,
So
I'm checking switched. Yeah.
so while Mark is checking, I'll do
and
some
YouTube looks
talking.
good, so
Excellent.
we're all right now.
Excellent.
All right. And we're good, Rob.
Okay. So make sure you can listen to us on Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube Sundays at 11 p.m. Eastern or so. And also, as per usual, we are not affiliated with Microsoft or the Xbox in any way. This is a show being done by fans for fans of the Microsoft Xbox, and the views and opinions expressed on the show do not necessarily reflect those of Microsoft. Did I say that fast enough? Or should I say it faster? Isn't that usually how it's supposed to go? If there's some kind of disclaimer or some kind of fine print somewhere. Woohoo! Somebody would subscribe to us. What was that? Looked like
it. That's me.
Yeah.
I can do that now.
Yes.
How about it?
My preview window was about the size of a postage stamp.
Yes.
So I saw that it happened. I saw the banner, but that was about it. But anyway, let's get on with the show.
Let's do it.
Let's do the double chalupa. So what have you been playing?
Oh boy, it's I've got a lot this week. So where do I start? So I think I'm gonna do this backwards. I played a little bit of Destiny 2. Not a whole lot, but they've got like some kind of new what is it called? Festival of Lights or something. There's some kind of thing going on in there. So the city, like the main place where you spawn in and talk to your people, that's kind of changed a little bit, and so there's new gear and stuff that you can earn. But I also played a little bit of Far Cry 5. Still working on the zombie DLC, which is terrible. Comrade and I are trying really hard. We're on the last. We only have one more stage to get through, and it's a major pain in the butt. But we have a plan. It's now working. Now we got to get this. We got to meet the score, and it's just been a pain. So we're working on that. Comrade and I also went and played the new DLC for Strange Brigade. The first DLC for that is out, and we completed that. That was kind of fun. More of the same. So if you played Strange Brigade, this new story, basically, it's just the same type of stuff that you're going.
So more of the same, like announcer
Yep.
commentary.
Huzzah! Yep.
Yeah.
So it's fun, and there's like 2 new characters, and I think there's a couple new weapons in it as well. Then I also played right now there's a game on Games for Gold called Victor Vran,
Oh yeah.
uh, and I actually started playing it, and I've been playing it quite a bit. This game actually, I do recommend this. It's if you like Diablo, pick this game up. It's free. It's not as good as Diablo, so don't go in expecting that. But it's the same style of game. So if you are a fan of Diablo type games, then I think you will enjoy this one. And I'm enjoying it. It's a nice little, option while we wait for the next Diablo game to come out. I've
Whenever
also
that
played
is.
some Black Ops, huh?
Whenever that is.
Whenever it is, yeah. Who knows?
Don't we
Um,
don't know if we should believe leaks and rumors.
yeah, who knows? So, and then I did play Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I've been playing that. I'm enjoying the multiplayer, and did play some Blackout mode. Well, actually, I don't think I played that this week. I played it last week with Jesus Walks a lot, but I really do enjoy it. Um, but that's one I want to play with people, so that'll have to be like on the weekends. Get together with some people and do some Blackout. It's a lot of fun. And another game that I actually finally sat down and reinvested some time in was Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And I'm actually to the part where I can go and finish the story, but I've been working on like all the side missions and kind of going around doing the collectible stuff and kind of trying to bounce around the map, and it's pain. It's but I'm trying to do all the crypts and tombs and stuff like that, and I've actually been having some fun with it. So I'm gonna try to get through all that before I go and finish the story. But I'm at that point now on the main storyline that I can go complete it. But and I've actually had some fun with it trying to find everything. So it's still not great. I still don't I'm not that enthused about it, but at least I've kind of gotten an interest in it again where I'm not gonna like, oh, I'm at the end. I can just finish this story and quit. I am actually going, okay, let's try to get some of this other stuff. But it's just a weird, like, it's weird. I expected to enjoy this. Excuse me. I expected to enjoy this game more than I have, but I'm slogging through it. So maybe next week I can say I completed it.
Yeah,
So,
I
but
know what
that's
you
it for
mean.
me. That was quite a bit on top of also, my other two that I always play, but um, every day I got to get in. But how about you?
So I've been doing a lot of Fortnite, more Save the World than Battle Royale right now, which I was actually thinking about that a little bit, where I got myself in a pickle last season, where I kind of waited until like the last 2 3 weeks, and then it was just of the Battle Pass rather season, and I waited till the last 2 3 weeks, and that's when I really started to get things into high gear to try to finish up the Battle Pass, and eventually I did, but still it was stressful. I felt like I needed to complete it, especially since my son completed it, and but then again, he plays it a lot more than I do. But I really do enjoy Save the World. It's a lot of fun. I like the progression and a lot of the stuff that you do in there for the regular portion of it, meaning like managing your inventory, upgrading. You have survivor squads, and slotting certain people in and stuff like that. That's all. It's all kind of interesting to me, and um, it's definitely an evolution. Maybe that's the best way to put it. Um, in terms of learning how to play the game. And one thing that I like about the game, at least, is that you can ramp up almost at your own pace. So you can kind of go ahead and play the game, enjoy it for what it is, kind of like, go through the story or whatnot. And then when you're ready, that's when you can start learning about how to upgrade weapons and how to um, upgrade characters, what the best thing to do with them is. And you know you learn from your mistakes, because I don't know if I mentioned it before, one of my favorite weapons in the game was this gun called the Hydra, and I upgraded it. It's too far. Lesson learned. I still can't
Yeah.
craft it because I uh, I don't have malachite to to craft it with. Actually, I take that back. I'm far enough where I'm starting to see it, but I've only got two so far. Um, Two malachite rocks, or whatever you want to call it. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and uh, they just announced that the Fortnitemares is coming soon, so there's going to be a lot more Halloween themed stuff and missions and stuff. It looks like last year I was looking, and they had a ton of missions. Just they went crazy with the Halloween stuff. And then at the same time, I'm really kind of surprised that they haven't done Fortnitemares yet. I mean, what is today? The 21st, I think. So
Yeah.
Sunday, October 21st. Halloween's 10 days away, well, almost 9 days away. And they still haven't started it. I would have thought that they would have started it a lot sooner, but maybe they're going to start her, just shortly before Halloween and then let it run a lot later. Maybe that's what their plan is. Who knows? But yeah, I want to say they had at least 20, 30 missions, if not more, um, from what I saw. But yeah, definitely liking that. And then I played some more Forza Horizon 4, and I tell you, this is like needing to finish every race in first place is just gonna kill me. It just,
Yeah.
you know, I want to finish first, but I wind up spending like the whole evening sometimes, like just playing the same mission, not same mission, the same race over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And that I'm sort of worried that it's going to kill the game for me. But I'm still enjoying it. The graphics on it are fantastic. I think they're just
Yes, they
amazing.
are.
Yeah. And I was thinking from back in the day, like, Mark, you and I, we've had a long history with PCs and gaming and stuff like that, and we had Amigas back in the
Yep.
day. And I remember, wow, I don't even know how many years ago it was when, like, Test Drive, remember Test Drive?
Oh yeah.
Like when Test Drive from Accolade came out, and
Uh-huh.
that game was like, wow, look at these graphics. This car looks awesome.
The cops are chasing me. This is so cool.
Yeah, and it's all blocky. And the I actually watched a on YouTube. They had that was the test drive intro, and like the music. Wow, it definitely took me back. But anyway, I remember thinking back then like how great that game looks, and now it's
Yep.
like, look at Forza Horizon 4 in comparison to this game from, I don't know, what, 20 years ago, maybe.
It's
Actually, maybe
incredible.
more. It's this game now is incredible. What's it going to be like in 20 years from now? Is it going to be like perfect virtual world?
Full on realistic. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You'll be sitting in a virtual pod or something. Everything will be
Mhm.
around you.
Oh yeah. But you know what? 20 years ago we were, no, what was it? 25 years ago, about, that was when Doom came out and all those. So we've got, quite a, actually no, so that means that test drive was close to 30 years ago,
About
probably.
30 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, 40 years ago, we had one stick and one fire button, that was it,
Yeah.
you know, on the old 2600.
Oh yeah.
That's how you gamed, one button, one stick.
See how good it is with track and field. Remember that game?
Yeah, I remember
Where it's
that.
just, you go
California games and
like left and right on the mouth on the stick, and then
yep.
hitting your butt until
Just to
you're
jump, yep.
sore. Yeah, but
For
yeah,
my parents coming in like, "What are you doing?" Because 'Cause you're just like you're just beating on the
and
on
you're
your
like,
on your joystick that's sitting on the desk, and it's just they think you're jackhammering the house down or something.
yeah, and you're sitting there like because your arm hurts, and you're sitting there
Oh,
like shaking your hand afterwards. Oh, good
well,
times.
my arm does still hurt sometimes after a gaming session, so
Yeah,
or my hands do.
yeah,
So,
but not as
good
much as
times.
playing on the Switch, huh?
Yeah,
Man, that thing just kills my hand. I don't know if it just. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you're sitting there and like just holding that thing. It's like so small. It was
yeah.
not meant for adult hands, I think. But
Well,
anyway,
most of the stuff I think is made for kids,
yeah.
young adults,
Mm,
so
but
and we're just getting old, Rob.
yeah, we are.
That carpal tunnel and tendonitis and whatever else it's getting and arthritis.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
My latest thing is plantar fasciitis. Oh, that's just fantastic. Oh, it's wonderful.
oof. Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, um,
Welcome to this old man podcast.
yeah.
This old man life.
Welcome to um, this Xbox cripples or something. I don't know.
Hey, hey,
Anyway.
hey, now that's not nice.
Yeah. But anyway,
That could be taken wrong.
yeah. So,
So,
Forza Horizon 4. I played Wolfenstein 2, and then I played the uninstall game as well. I think I mentioned that a couple weeks ago, but
yeah.
got rid of some more stuff as well. And then on the mobile front, I did my usual, the um, Clash Royale, and I also fired up. So Supercell, that makes Clash Royale, they have um, another game. It's been out for about a year, maybe a little bit longer, but it's been only available in certain countries, and that's Brawl Stars. So I managed to get in on that. It's not available in the U.S. yet. Uh, Hopefully soon. But our friends up in Canada, we've got a bunch of listeners up there. They can partake, and
Yeah.
it's fantastic. I really enjoy it. It's a 3-on-3, where you're like going across the map, and you control your one guy, and you work as a team. Someone's there's solos, and there's a bunch of different games. Like the first one was called Gem Rush. So it's 3-on-3. There's gems spawning in the middle. First team to get 10 gems then triggers a timer of like 10, 15 seconds. And if you can hang on to at least 10 gems for that entire time, for that timer time, then you win. And you get leveling
Okay.
up characters. Um, they get different weapons and skins and stuff. And it's really cool. It's really cool. I enjoy it. I can't wait for it to come out in the US. And surprised it hasn't come out yet. So it's basically been in beta for some time, and maybe soon. But like it a lot. And I think that's about it. Oh, and one last thing. So I don't know if everybody gets this on Windows 10, but there was this one of those stupid free installed games in there. It was called
Yeah.
Hidden City, Hidden Object Adventures. I was like, "What's this?" Because I rebuilt machine last week, and I got hooked on that thing. Man, I hate that game, but I keep playing. It's such a time sink, and I hate these games that do that. Uh, you know, you can't play anymore because you don't have energy. Buy more energy or
Yes, I
wait.
hate that garbage.
I hate those games. But it's probably
But
good
you're
that.
still playing it.
Nah, I mean, it's just been like 2 3 days. It's one of those things where I play it for a little while and then it's interesting enough that it's a good little diversion, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna have lasting value. It's probably something definitely more geared towards like the casual gamer that
Yeah.
plays games on Facebook and that kind of
Does
stuff.
Facebook
Not,
still have games?
I think so. Didn't they buy
Well, I
Zynga
remember
or
remember
something
it
like
was a
that? Or
Farmville and Farmtown and there's some kind of mobster game and
Mob
all these
Wars was that it or
Mob
Mob
Wars,
Wars?
maybe.
Yeah,
I didn't know if those are still existed.
yeah. We probably don't know about them because all those requests now disappeared out of our timelines.
Yeah.
You remember for a while there, it'd be like, so and so wants you to send him gems or send him
Send him
cards,
seeds, water his
seeds.
plants,
Yeah,
fed his pig. Like, go away. That was terrible.
yeah. Actually, I know that there were people that probably like
Still do that?
no, they unfriended people because of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
It broke.
Yeah, I've blocked people because of it.
Yeah, it broke a lot of online friendships.
Now it's
With
just nothing but ads. So
yeah, which is worse.
it's
Yeah,
all the same.
yeah,
It's annoying as can be,
yep.
but can't block the ads. So,
Oh yes, you can. Social
oh
Fixer,
really?
Social Fixer, on at least on PC. Oh,
All right,
not so
might have
much
to talk
on,
with you.
not so much on mobile though.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Oh well.
yeah.
Let's
So
move on.
moving on. You can support us on Patreon at thisxboxlife.com/Patreon. And you can also leave us a tip. Uh, None of this is required, but definitely appreciate it. Helps us defray some costs of having the show. That's thisxboxlife.com/donate. Don't forget to subscribe to us on Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube. And get the alerts to know when we're broadcasting or put out new content. So, on to the news, on to the topics for the show.
All
You
right.
want to take this?
Sure. So I've only got a couple.
Yeah.
It's slow news week, but there's some classic Valve titles that are now in the enhanced Xbox 360 backwards compatibility collection. So these are Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2, Portal, and the Orange Box, which includes Half-Life 2, Episode 2, Team Fortress 2, and of course Portal is part of that as well. But this all started on day was this October 18th, so a couple days ago. All four titles became available, and they are enhanced. So let's see. It says enhanced on the Xbox One. They run at a higher resolution and 9 times the original pixel count. The Xbox One X enables the 360 emulator to showcase the very best versions possible with the existing assets, all without touching the game code, which I think so. If you're interested in those have now been enhanced. I think I'd like to go back and check out Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, just see what
Yeah.
they look like. Uh, those were fun games to play. All of these were great games.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But those are available now. And then the only other thing that I had, and not that I like to promote somebody that's not giving us any money, but the Double Chalupa. That's the name of our show. Right now, if you go to Taco Bell and buy a double chalupa box, it only costs $5. It's only in the U.S., but you get a code on the box, and you have the opportunity to win a limited edition Xbox One X console. Um, and this runs from October 18th through November 21st. And this is a special console. It's a platinum.
Yeah.
It's an exclusive platinum colored, which really looks really nice, and then it includes the white Elite controller
Yeah.
as well. They're supposedly rewarding one every 10 minutes, but you can only join, you can only try. So like I took my kids the other day. We went there on Saturday after my son's soccer game, and we all got this box and
Hmm.
Burge code, of course, didn't win. And you gotta wait 24 hours to put your next one in.
Yeah.
So I'll I didn't do one today, so I need to do that when I go up to bed. Type another one in. So, but that's the meal includes the double chalupa, which is a big chalupa.
Mm. Yeah.
It's basically like a fried bread taco. They're my favorite. I love those things.
Yeah.
You get a regular taco with it, and then you get those cinnamon twists and a medium drink. So for
Hmm.
$5. So if you like Taco Bell or want a chance to win, there's an opportunity. So
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting that they did the platinum Xbox because a couple years ago they did the gold PlayStation 4. So I guess
yeah,
they had to be one upped because isn't like platinum more valuable than gold or something like that? But yeah, I partook in this contest also, and that that double chalupa it's hard. It's hard for me to eat it. It's the chalupas can be good or bad. I You probably eat them more than I do. I don't usually go for the chalupas, Mark, but
oh, I love this is all I ever get there, the
yeah,
chalupas. Now I'm not a fan of the double chalupa.
yeah,
I'd rather just have 2 chalupas in the box, but, um, the doubles are a little bit harder to eat because it's big, there's a ton of
yeah,
meat in it, but they're still good.
yeah. Because sometimes, and again, not always, but sometimes it's like a little too greasy for me. I'd rather have the gordita. I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah.
the one that's like not fried,
Yeah,
but
it's the same thing, it's just that yeah, they don't deep
yeah,
fry that bread. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if it's just. I think sometimes if the oil isn't like proper temperature or something like that, it absorbs extra, or I don't know. Maybe it's like that all the time. But like
Yeah.
when I've had the last couple, they were like really like super greasy and like little sponges. I love fried bread. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love my elephant ears. I love all that. I love fried stuff. But this is just is too much. Ugh. So I actually took my little spork, which is my utensil of choice,
Yep.
over at Taco Bell, and I just ate it. I just ate it with the spork.
There you go.
But
And did you win?
no,
Did you win anything?
no, never won anything over there.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah,
What?
but
Oh,
hey,
well.
one every 10 minutes. Gotta have hope.
Yeah.
Gotta have hope.
But
So
that's all that I had for this week.
yeah, yeah. I threw a couple things in there. So I also had the platinum edition thing in there. Oh wait,
Oh, wait, what?
I just saw something about that. It goes, the console will be delivered to winners in as early as 72 hours.
Wow.
That means you don't have to wait until like Christmas to get it.
Wow.
I was really surprised.
Nice. Well, these are I mean, they should have them sitting there. It's not like
Yeah.
when they did this before, like, they did this Xbox One giveaway right before, remember? But they did this with Taco Bell before the Xbox One came out,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
you wouldn't get the console until,
That's
like, a week
right.
or 2 after it had already shipped.
Mm-hmm.
But it's out. I mean, they've got it, so yeah,
Yeah.
just a new paint job. So, yeah, you should be able to get it right away.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to remember to put my
Interesting.
code in when I go to bed tonight.
Yeah. Or heck, just get another serving, get another code, go to
Well, I've
Taco
got
Bell
3 more
now,
to put in.
get a fourth tonight.
Negative.
Yeah. So Microsoft went out and they filed a new patent, and this is kind of interesting. Where it's a patent for a radial keyboard, and it's designed for Xbox joystick typing. So you know that system that they've had for years now, where you get that pop-up keyboard, and then it's essentially like a QWERTY keyboard, right? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it is. And you're going in like you're trying to type in your email address or something like that. Or Mark, did
Right.
you had that chat pad, didn't you,
On my
on the
360, yeah.
360? Yeah. So that made it a little bit easier to type, but
Oh, yes.
on the Xbox One, we really don't have that. At least most people don't have that ability. Because didn't they have something similar? No. Did they ever have one for the Xbox One? A chat pad? I don't remember
Yes,
now.
they do have a chat pad for it.
Yeah. I know for a while, you could I would do this thing like if I needed to type something in, I do it with my phone with the app, or you could do it on the computer if you have the Xbox app on Windows 10. But
Yeah.
still, like even if you're right next to it by the time you launch the app, and then it's still not convenient. So,
Yeah, the chat pad was nice for that.
yeah, but it's not something you use a whole lot
No.
either.
And it did add weight and kind of sk it did get in the way a little bit. It wasn't bad enough. You get used to it, but at least on the 360, I don't know about the Xbox One,
Hmm.
but if anyone's interested in one, they got them for $32 through Amazon.
Hmm. But yeah, it's interesting. So this is a radial keyboard that shows up on screen, and the text says a text entry via virtual on-screen QWERTY keyboards is cumbersome on gaming consoles using game controllers and the emerging virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality platforms. The QWERTY layout was designed and optimized for a two-handed 10-finger input. Or I know for myself and a lot of people that I know, it's actually 6-finger input, not 10, because we type with 3 fingers on each hand for some reason. But however, it is inefficient and unnatural for the gaming, VR, AR, MR, and other input modalities. For example,
Yeah.
gamepad interaction, gaze, hand gestures, etc. These modalities by nature are less efficient compared with simultaneous 10-finger input. And that's very true. Very, very true. So this thing's actually kind of interesting. Do you see the picture, Mark?
Yeah, I do.
So it's like 3 radial rings, and I wonder if they shift somehow. No, they don't. But how's that go? Is it QRSTU?
It's
So it's 3 rings, right, of the
That's what it
alphabet.
looks like. Trying to see if I can the pictures I have to let me see if I can zoom this. Pictures don't get bigger. Oops, now where did it the pictures really aren't getting any bigger, but yeah, there's 3 rings.
So it says users will be able to navigate a radial dial, which, according to the patent, can also represent other shapes, such as a rectangle, selecting characters quickly using the joysticks. The
I don't know.
dial will expand characters you've most like you're most likely to select next using machine learning to determine which word you're trying to write, allowing you to quickly autocomplete your next word. So that's kind of interesting. So I wonder if it's like a left right system. Like you keep hitting it and then it spins the dials to like what you're probably typing.
Or you rotate your stick, and
Yeah.
it bounces down to that direction, so
Hmm.
you might be able to swing it around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So if, like, the V's at 9 o'clock, you just move it to 9, and
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't understand these images. They got little squiggle lines with numbers next to them,
Yeah.
but yeah, and letters on 3 different faces there, so I don't know. I'm sure it'll
But
show up in the insider program eventually.
yeah,
You'll get it before the rest of us,
we shall see.
if they do it.
Yeah, yeah. They patent it, then see how it works. It made sense to
Yeah,
somebody. I'm
they
still waiting.
patent it, and that somebody else has done it and hasn't patented it, so they patent it, and then when someone else puts it out, they sue them.
Yeah, yeah. I'm still waiting for
But
them to. Microsoft years ago patented a battery holder. I'm assuming like for peripherals and stuff like that. Maybe like Xbox controllers, where you could put the batteries in either way, and somehow it automatically adjusted. Because you know how now you always have to like look at whatever the device is and try to sort out, which is positive, which is negative.
yeah,
In this patent that they did, it's like you can just throw it in however you want. Just throw in the batteries, and the system somehow automatically figures it out and makes it work. But still haven't seen that, and that was like 10 years ago.
yeah.
But anyway, so we'll see if anything becomes of that. So it's interesting. Battle Royale, hot topic nowadays, of course. For the past year, we've had the PUBG, Fortnite, um, basically dominating the airwaves, dominating the TV screens, monitors, you name it. And there's been a couple other games coming in town. Really haven't made much of a splash. There was Realm Royale or Realms Royale. It was from the Paladins. Yeah. Was it Paladins that got renamed to Realm Royale? Their Battle Royale?
No, I don't
I think it was
know.
Paladins.
Paladins is still out there.
Yeah, yeah. But their Battle Royale I thought was what became Realm Royale. But anyway,
I do not know.
so and then there was that one, I don't know, a couple months ago or so, where you're like this, was that like a god
Oh,
character?
yeah, it's known as the Paladins Battleground. So yes, it is the same.
Yeah.
That's You're correct.
And then there was that one where it's like Battle Royale, but you're like, aren't you like some deity or something? Or some person controlling it? Or I forget what it was. So there was that. And, of course, we've got Black Ops
The
4.
something project, right?
Yeah. Darwin?
Darwin
Darwin,
project,
yeah.
yeah.
And of course, we've got Black Ops 4 with their Battle Royale game just released a little while ago. And, a couple of those, actually, what? Fortnite, PUBG, those are like the big names. I think Black Ops is doing okay. The rest, they really didn't go anywhere. Well, new to
Right.
the scene is coming in the next couple weeks here is going to be Warface. So they're coming out with their Battle Royale game.
Huh.
And let's see if there's a release date for this. October 23rd. Oh, wait. It's planned for
Something
October 23rd for PS4 and October 30th for Xbox. So that comes out next Tuesday, not this Tuesday, for Xbox. And doesn't look like it has a name.
just
So
Battle Royale.
yeah, so this was developed. It's a Crytek game, and Crytek makes good stuff. Because they made what? Crisis. They do Far Cry, right? No, that's Ubisoft.
Yep.
Or wait, no. Ubisoft is the publisher. Crytek does the game, right? Their developer. Or well, they did the old Far Cries. But anyway, Warface is a competitive game between two factions, Warface and Blackwood. And we'll see if this actually makes any kind of splash. Because this is free to play, so you don't have to pay for this. So it follows the
Huh?
vein of Realm Royale, Fortnite, and
Not
not,
PUBG.
yeah, what? You got,
Not PUBG.
yeah, not PUBG.
They charge you to play that one.
Yeah, so PUBG you have to pay for, and Black Ops you have
You
to
got to
pay
play
for.
it. Yeah.
So we'll see how this one goes. I'd be curious to see. I mean, it'd be nice to have like a really, really good free to play
I don't
battle
know.
royale.
Blackout is, I think, worth it.
Yeah.
It's good. It runs great. It's smooth. It's easy to play. It's easy to manage your inventory. They got it right,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really happy with it. Just need to give it more time.
Very cool.
Just been playing so many other things.
Yeah. So many games, so little
Not enough
time.
time. Yep.
And then another game that's coming out here in a couple weeks, or not a couple weeks, a couple days, is Red Dead Redemption 2. So this is coming out when? On Friday, I think? Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
And this really floored me, and that's the install size of this thing. So when Forza Horizon 4 came out and it was 60 gig, I was like, wow, that's a lot. Well, the Xbox One version of Red Dead 2 is coming in at 107 gig for the disc installation and the digital installation.
Well, I don't I don't I don't know where they're getting that information because I have it installed
Mm-hmm.
and it's only 88.1 gig.
So maybe you need another 20 gig as the turn on bit. You know how they were
Could
going to
be.
say preload, then you get like the last bit
Well, is
to
there going to
finally
be a
turn it
day
on.
one patch? There could be a. So what is that? That's I'm at 88. So basically, I'm like yeah, 19
20.
gig shy of
Yeah.
this. So maybe there's going to be a 1920 gig day one patch or something
Yeah.
to bring it to that.
Yeah. And this is so these numbers are from Rockstar's support page
Yeah.
where they listed the required install sizes.
Well, that's weird because, like I said, I've got it installed and it only it's
No,
taking up
yeah.
88.1 gig. So, and that's the ultimate edition.
Hey, what it would be like if developers started charging, or if these companies started like, okay, so like if Rockstar had the standard edition and it was 107 gig, right?
Uh,
And then if you got like the premium limited collectors deluxe edition that you paid like another 30 bucks for, and it had a 50 gig installation. So like let's say they now apply some kind of compression to it so it takes up less space. So you're
don't even give them
paying
ideas, Rob.
you're paying extra so it uses less space on your desk.
Don't even give them ideas.
I got to patent or trademark that idea
Yeah, get your patent in. Oh,
because some like if somebody at EA or something like that heard that, they perked up and like, ooh,
hey,
good
more
idea.
money. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hurry up, run out and patent that right now.
Yeah. And then sticking with Red Dead Redemption 2, there's a pretty interesting deal at GameStop. Yeah, are those guys still around? Did they go Sears on
Supposedly.
us?
Not yet.
They were, or they're going to start closing up shop like Mattress Firm and Sears. Do you guys have
Yeah.
mattress firms out by you out there in Seattle?
Um, I don't know. I don't shop at those places.
Yeah. Well, there's for some reason they expanded like crazy here in the Chicago area and they bought up the competitors. So
Right.
all they did was they just relabeled their store. They put Mattress Firm, like they bought Sleepy's and some other companies. And so
Uh-huh.
they just put Mattress Firm signage up and they kept the stores because I think they were tied in with the leases. So there's some intersections that have 3 stores or more. There's one in there's a suburb here in Schaumburg where within probably a quarter mile there's 5 stores, 5 mattress firms, and it's like, how? I mean, I don't understand how
That
is
makes
the
no sense.
yeah, is there inventory like across these stores? I mean, is it the same beds, or it's like, oh, you want the super plush whatever model, you got to go across the street. Let's go over there. They have it there. Oh, you want that one? Oh, that's the
They'll
one next
probably end up
door.
shutting down 4 of the 5, I'm sure.
Yeah,
So,
but anyway, but there's a pretty sweet deal for people looking to get an Xbox and looking to get Red Dead Redemption 2, where if you purchase a copy of Red Dead Redemption 2 between October 25th and November 3rd. So, what are the dates on those? So, the 25th, so it's Thursday, October 25th through Saturday, November 3rd. It's about 10 days.
yeah.
If you purchase Red Dead Redemption 2, you get $100 off of any Xbox One.
Nice.
So, um, that knocks Xbox One S to $200 and the X to 400. So it's a pretty sweet deal. If I mean, it's essentially what, buy an Xbox, get the game free.
Well,
No,
the game
free
is
and $40
probably
off.
60, 80, or $100.
Yeah.
So essentially, if you bought the ultimate edition of the game, you're essentially getting it for free,
Mm-hmm.
over $100 off your
Yeah.
Xbox, like you said.
And you don't have to trade
So
anything in with this deal.
yeah, that's nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because usually to get these kind of things, you have to get the steep of a discount. You have to trade some stuff in.
Yeah,
Not here.
not bad.
Yeah, yeah. And that's all I had.
Cool.
Do you
All
have a
right.
Do you have a rant?
I don't have any ranting. I'm done ranting.
Okay. No rant.
No rants.
All right. If you'd like to leave us a voicemail, you can do it at thisxboxlife.com and click on the send a voicemail widget on the right hand side of the page. You can leave us up to a 90-second voicemail. If you need to talk longer, just leave us more than one, and we'll play them on the show. Also, you can send us an email to contact at thisxboxlife.com, and you can send us an MP3 of any questions, etc. And we can also play that on the show there. We have a Twitter account at thisxboxlife.com/Twitter, or just search for at thisxboxlife. And a Facebook group's pretty active. It's thisxboxlife.com/Facebook. It's a closed group. If you'd like to request for access, you do have to answer 2 pretty easy questions if you're a listener of the show, and then we'll give you access into the group. Um, it's a closed group, which means that you will only members of the group will see posts within the group. So people on your timeline won't see that. So it's a members only type of thing. And that is that. So on to the next thing.
Okay, Rob, what you got for us today? What you got? What you got? We're ready to play. Give us a list of games that we
Okay, this week's
can buy and play. Okay, Rob.
You there, Rob?
the intro music like paused. I don't even know what happened with my system. It probably just had like just drive spinning up or something.
Oh,
But yeah, this week's retail releases. This is for the week of October 23rd through the 26th. And that is Tuesday through Friday. We have Paw Patrol on a roll on the 23rd. This is sure to be a favorite with the kiddos. So,
heck yeah, baby!
yeah, it's a interesting show. Good show. Good show.
Best game of the week, man.
Yeah,
Not this will be the top seller.
yeah. We've got Project High Rise Architects Edition. One of those build a building kind of things. I just clicked on it. What's this thing look like? Oh, it wants to play
I don't hear you anymore, Rob.
No?
Are you still there?
Yes.
I hear you. I heard you say build a building,
Yeah.
and that's all I heard.
Yeah. So you build a building. And yeah. Just Dance 2019 is another one. Although this was a Connect game, wasn't it? For how do you
Yes.
do it without a Connect?
You use your smartphone to track your moves and jump into a personalized experience as the game learns your dancing moves and makes suggestions.
What?
Like
You
on the
hold your
Wii, you
phone,
always had the controllers and stuff, so guess now you got to use your smartphone.
so you like hold it in one hand as you're doing the stuff.
Probably prop it up but on the TV somehow so that it sees you just like a Connect
Oh,
would.
uses the camera. Oh, that's
Yeah, that
interesting.
would be my guess.
Interesting.
Probably linked to the game somehow.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if more games are going to take advantage of that. Yeah. Anyway, also on the 23rd, we've got Nickelodeon Kart Racers, Spin Tires Mud Runner American Wilds. This one is Xbox One X enhanced. On the 24th, we have Sky Hill Midnight Deluxe. And then on the 26th, on Friday, Red Dead Redemption 2 Xbox One X enhanced. And I think, I'm guessing here that if the majority of our listeners were to buy only one title this week, we know it would be Paw Patrol.
You know it.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is there?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, who wants to play a game with cowboys? Come on.
Yeah, riding on a horse.
Yeah. That's so like
Take, 5 hours to
1960s.
cross the country. No, no thanks.
Yeah. Cowboy stuff, it's in the past. I mean, they stopped
It's
making
so 8
those.
years ago.
Yeah, they stopped making these. Like they stopped making cowboy movies like in the 60s pretty much. Everybody's over it.
Dude, this thing is gonna set records, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be it'll be interesting to see how it does. It's a Rockstar game, so it's gonna be huge, plain and simple.
Yeah.
So I got it pre-ordered. I'm ready for it. It's gonna be fun to play.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're going to be ready for it as long as those 19 gig come across.
Yeah. So
Maybe
I
they
can
will.
play it next following Friday.
Yeah. Then
Oh well.
games with gold for the remainder of October. So for about another 10 days, we have Overcooked. Definitely a fun little, was it couch co-op? Is that how they say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and whenever I see this game or whenever I try it, it always reminds me of Homer Simpson choking Bart. You know, like, why you little? That's what you want to do to the people that you're playing with. You want to choke them. And then Victor Vran, that Mark had mentioned, a Diablo style game.
Yep.
That is from the 16th through the 15th of November. For the Xbox 360 and back compat, we have Hitman Blood Money. So you can add to your Hitman collection there if you don't have that one already, and that's through the end of October. And then, as usual, if you make any purchase on Amazon, please use our affiliate link, and that's a great way to support the show. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but we get a teeny tiny little finder's fee for sending you their way. Use that each and every time that you make your purchase on Amazon. And you can find that at thisxboxlife.com. Click on Amazon logo or go to our Facebook group up at the top, in the announcement section. There's a link in there. And then if you're on iTunes, find a show on there. Give us a 5-star review. The more of those that we get, the more we get boosted in the rankings over there, and helps more people find out about the show. So that's another great way to support the show if you're an iTunes user. Also, once again, we're on Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube, and thanks to Learned Your Lesson for the music. And that's all I've got. How about you, Mark?
I got one last question for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're ready to. I texted you
Oh, yeah.
in my text. Did you have anything to say or not?
Yeah. So, as Mark had mentioned, um, last show, um, he's going to be retiring. Is that a good way to put it? Or
Yeah,
just
hanging up my microphone,
hanging up his
hanging up the
mic.
headset.
Yeah. And so Mark's going to be around for a couple more weeks until Thanksgiving. And so I'm going to keep the show going. Haven't quite determined exactly what's going to happen. I have a general idea, and look for some more news probably in the next week or so, week or two approximately, or maybe by the end of the month. And we'll see exactly what's going to happen with the show. But it will continue. Probably change things around just a little bit, but change is good, I guess. So yeah, that's all I've got to say about that for now. Stay tuned.
Cool. All right. With that, I'm Mark, aka Wingman709, taking off.
And I'm Rob, also known as Presar. Thanks for listening, everybody. Catch y'all next week.